Do you still hear me, Sean?
What you say?
Hello?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh,
You're fine.
internet came back. Hey, let's go. My internet died for like a good
Damn
solid.
machine.
Yep.
That might be a sign.
Oh, should be good though now. I don't know. Oh, 5 frames detected, 26 frame is disconnected from attempting to reconnect. Um, um, is it fine now? I can't tell. Um, you. It looks fine. I don't know. Your stream quality is good. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Weird. There we go. We got just gotta run. What? Oh. Well. Ah. I hate making a mess with these things.
Why is not working? You.
You're right, I do like these, but I'm not in the mood for these. I don't want them right now. They're peanuts. If I want peanuts, I'll just go buy some that are already peeled. I don't like spending money or eating, having to deal with food. Bye, dog. Run! Get off me. I forgot to grab. You know what? I'm not even worried about it. The red herb. What? Okay. Well, that was fun. ammo. Use. Um, keep that. Store this. Take this. That.
Man, I was really looking forward to playing that game on my computer, but damn, it didn't work out.
What game's that?
Pretty sure y'all know what game that is.
I am pretty sure I do, but I don't remember. Okay. Turn that on. Let's get out of here. Alright. It's fine. I don't have...
Shit!
Are you serious? God, I hate this game sometimes. Gotta wait for the whole door to open to be able to slide underneath it. Can't duck your head to get underneath it. Gotta wait for it to entirely open. It's fine. It's just stupid that it has to be like that. You go over here. But bah, this game is great. Alright. Up top we go.
I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise.
This way. Alright, that's open. That's fine. And here, over here, this door. I actually hate the bump stock, so we're gonna remove that part. It's heart door, that's Claire's. Up we go. Can I just like discard? No, I can't. There. What's up? 2 slots, we're good.
What the fuck?
I feel that, Leon. Can't use that, that's fine. Fine, we'll just waste and discard. Okay. Oh. Get up. I know it's
Damn it.
broken. Boo-hoo. Yeah. Ammo over here in the corner. I don't got room for it though, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Good enough. Alright. Saving content. Can you save faster, please? Thanks. Oh. Alright. Mr. X. Just gonna make life a little bit more complicated.
Jesus Christ!
Okay. You down here?
Jesus.
Uh, 6 to 11. 6 to 11. That's the star thing. Okay. stuck on things I'm not supposed to be stuck on. Bop. Grab this. I need to get over here, but I also need to get to the first floor. I need to get to the second, no, not the STARS office, but that would also be helpful. I need to get to the safety deposit room, and then I need to get records. Alright, let's get to... I need to make some shotgun shells first, though. If I can. Let's see if I can make shotgun shells. I cannot make shotgun shells. Okay, that's fine. That's not even fair, game. Fine, fine, fine. I don't get the ammo to deal with lickers. I don't get... Cool. I gave up. Oh my gosh. I'm done. I don't want to play this game no more. Oh. Nah. I gave up. That pissed me off. Threw me back so far. My ammo consumption and throwable consumption was terrible. I might just restart Resident Evil 2 from the beginning and try again. Okay. There we go. Oh gosh, that was bad. I forgot there's 2 liquors in that hallway. Usually sometimes you get lucky and you only get one, other times there's 2. The RNG is terrible. Just need a break from that game. It's so annoying that Zombies 2 takes so many bullets to kill. I've always hated that about Resident Evil. But zombies are
Hey
such
there.
bullet
Yeah.
sponges.
Hey, I gotta ask you. I heard you riding in last night with Ricky, and, who's that guy?
Boozer. His name is William, or Bell. I've always just called him Boozer. Don't ask why.
I wasn't. I mean, is he gonna be okay? I stopped by to say hi to Addie. He didn't look so good.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine as soon as he's patched up. We're riding north, you got that? So just drop it, okay?
What's a pot weapon lacks in damage? The top part makes it rate of fire and action for range encounters. A tight and precise weapon, not the highest damage, but its rate of fire action makes this weapon a go-to. That would be nice, but oh, something like this would be nice too. Like this would probably be better, but the C8 rifle has higher rate of fire. This has high penetration. The Talon 7's
Where'd
pretty.
you go?
I need to get high in level trust for this would take forever. This wouldn't be so bad either. The Liberator. This would be pretty good. I might try to. This is a primary. Special Forces condition. Oh, that's a level 5. That's high level. That requires level 3 and 3000 crits. Average condition. Spec condition. Okay, weapons are pretty cool here. I'm gonna
Yep.
spend my
See you later.
credits.
So, a couple months ago, we were up like
Ah.
crazy with scavenging, you know.
Deacon, hey. Is everything okay? What's wrong?
Actually, that's not why I'm here.
Okay.
Came by to see if there's anything you need for the infirmary.
Actually, we're running low on everything. I mean, we could always use more meds, sterile bandages, instruments. Here.
A Liston knife.
Yeah, it was used by doctors in the Civil War to perform operations in the field.
Operations?
And you know, when they didn't have any anesthesia or laudanum. I wrote down where you might be able to find one. It's the brochure for the visitor center at
Sherman's Camp. Yeah, the plate's crawling with all the freakers. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, Deacon. Thank you.
A Liston knife.
Okay. This gas is my bike got. Okay, it's got full gas. Fully repaired. Okay. And it takes about. I'm gonna clear this first.
Head to Sherman's Camp. Place is gonna be crawling.
I'm prepared.
I worked at the Humane Society, had a small office and a dog pen outside of Sister's.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Hello? Is anyone on this channel?
O'Brien, is that you?
Yes. Yeah, it's O'Brien. You still have one of our radios. Good. Okay, look. I'm gonna try and help you. Find out about the woman.
Sarah Whitaker. Put her on your chopper that night.
Yeah, I know, okay, but first, you gotta do something for me.
Wait, what? You need something from me?
Look, there's a digital display on your radio. I'm going to send you a coded message, coordinates. You be at that location.
O'Brien, what the hell is this all about?
Just meet me there. There'll be Nero soldiers all around me like before. Don't let them see you. O'Brien out.
Perfect.
Needed this. Sherman's Camp. Getting close.
Realize that I need a.
Copeland, Deacon St. John, come in. Deke, you out there?
Hey, Cope.
You really can't make that, can you?
Hey, Cope. Yeah, let me guess, you got a job for me. Okay. I'll swing by when I get a chance. It's Deacon out.
Goddamn engine.
Ada Tucker to Deacon St. John, come in. Deke, you out there?
Hey, Tuck, you got a job for me? Okay, I'll swing by. Deacon out. Let's see what I can do. Should work.
I thought I could make that, but apparently not.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta burn out the rest of these nests. Sniper ambush. Oh, goddammit.
I just... So frustrated with this.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Shut your mouth! I'm listening to music. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer.
Here, this is it. I hate that they make automatic autosaves. Like, an autosave should be something you do, not the game does for you. Never liked that about games. Some games, anyway. Some of them not too bad. Other ones, like this, it's just like, damn, you make too many autosaves. Now I don't know which one I want to even load. Okay.
Deacon, hey.
Okay, we seen that. That's fine.
Listen, I've head to Sherman's camp.
Let's just go.
Place is gonna be crawling.
So, a couple months ago we were up by... hey, this is that. Yeah.
Deke, this is Copeland. How's it going? I've got a job for you.
Cope, hey, yeah, I'll see if I can, make time. Deacon out.
Shoot.
Yeah, nice bunch of rapist thieves. What the hell? Someone... Come on. There we go.
And he's dead. Or they can survive that fall. Like there's nothing. I would assume that fall would kill the wolves, but I don't know. Apparently not.
One of the camps can use this.
Hello? Is anyone on this channel?
O'Brien, is that you?
Yes. Yeah, it's O'Brien. You still have one of our radios. Good. Okay, look. I'm gonna try and help you. Find out.
Sarah Whitaker. I put her on your chopper that night.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but first, you gotta do something for me.
Wait, what? You need something from me?
Look, there's a digital display on your radio. I'm going to send you a coded message, coordinates. Meet me at that location.
O'Brien, what the hell is this all about?
Just meet me there. There'll be Nero soldiers all around me like before. Don't let them see you. O'Brien out.
Ada Tucker to Deacon St. John, come in. Deke, you out there?
Hey, Tuck. You got a job for me? Okay, I'll swing by. Deacon out.
Got 2 bears or 1? That's 3 bears. Okay, I'm not gonna. No, thank you. I'm good.
That's right.
What?
What?
All 3 just.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good, man. 3 bears? No, thank you.
Gotta stop moving something.
I'm getting frustrated with these games, my man. Holy, can't catch a break. Is that a wolf? I hear. Nope, nope, that's.
A lot of ammo left.
That's 3 bears, man.
There it is. Who's that?
I'll let the zombie and the bear fight it out for a minute. As I go collect some more ammo. Which I need.
Bear.
What?
Don't let the zombie and the bear fight it out.
Yeah, let them duke it out for. Oh, the zombie must have won because the bear's back. The zombie lost. I feel like it would not. I don't feel like that would take that many rounds with a shotgun to kill a bear, but then again, I don't know. I wouldn't want to find out. Knowing the bear would probably just piss it off.
Okay. Finally, Jesus.
Okay, so there's some. Okay, so I'm in the infectious zone, so I need to go find some nests to burn.
Bounty. Gotta be close to a nest. Whew, I can smell it. Another nest. Burn it down.
Okay. It's one nest down.
Visitor's center. Gotta find a way inside. I smell a nest. Gotta be right
I
here.
want the best ever. You fear dead.
Out in there.
From you seekers, the 1,000-demon dagger. It's guarded.
There's another nest. Yeah, let's burn it up.
Is it in this building then?
There's another one. Time to burn.
Oh, it's up top.
Without go ahead, Jason. Thank you.
Come on.
So part of it. But you actually do.
Come on.
Protecting the weak. Ripped apart. Police vehicle over here. Let's break into the bank and grab its ammo. Needed that. Okay, whatever. Wait, what am I breaking into now? Something. I'm breaking into something, right? The marbled cat. Sherman's camp is crawling. Get to I'm supposed to get a knife, but I don't know where this knife could be. Why not?
Fire escape. Down here. Not much left. This place has been picked over clean. Liston knife. This is it. Gotta get it back to Addie.
That easy, eh?
Shit!
Okay. Oh, you got what we came for. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just fast travel. It's fine.
Thank you, Deacon. You have no idea how badly we need this.
No problem. Glad to help.
Gate. Someone's here. Open the gate. It's a drifter.
I used to be a cop. Well, I think we had it pretty good.
Hey.
Oh. Here's that knife you were looking for.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll do this mission last. What's this? You're safe now. Search road camp for Lisa. Wait, did Lisa run away? That's right, she did. Fine. How much gas do I got on my bike? 54. I'll risk it.
Hold on.
What do we got?
Might get lucky. There might be a gas tank here. But probably doubtful. Yeah, it looks doubtful. Okay. Shit. Some gas. Where am I going? There's a gas station right here. I'll be fine now. Should be good. Cool.
Here we go. That should be it.
Good. It's fine. Cool. Alright. I wanna that goes right back. I think I can skip that. Maybe.
How's that, huh?
nesting zone. Oh, I gotta clear it out. I gotta cut down on the swarmers out here. Where is it? God damn nest. It's gotta be close. Another nest. Let's go. Nest. Gotta be right around here. Come on.
Oh, that's a swarm. I'm pretty much screwed.
Another one. Yeah, time to light it up.
And,
Need these.
it's time to hide in bushes and wait like an hour for these guys to move through. Unfortunately, that's probably what's gonna happen. There's literally a swarm coming through. I'm outmatched and outnumbered. I don't have the firepower to take care of a swarm yet. I don't think a shotgun and a pistol can take down a swarm. Oh, I'll just throw on some music until the swarm goes through. Or maybe I'll listen to the new podcast.
Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractable, a Woodf production with your hosts, Blushing Bob, Meritorious Mark, and Wordy Wade. This week, the chatty chums choose to tuck chunky childish chocolate chasers onto the most redoubtable of confectionery carriers. Try saying that first.
Put the controller down.
It's time for
and wait for them to go
the
and leave.
Candy-Uncle.
They're
Please
leaving.
prepare thy vomitorium and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to Distractable, the podcast where
I'll
we
give
talk
them like
about
10
a bunch
minutes.
of nonsense and act like we're
Yeah,
smarter than
about
we
10
really are.
minutes so they
My
can
name
move
is
out
Mark and I
further.
am your host, joined by Bob.
Hello.
And Wade.
Hi.
Hi guys, how you doing?
We're good. Good. We're good. Yeah.
And these goods seem forced.
Well, they are. What? I'm great. Stuff is going just so well for me over here. What do you... Why would you question that?
I don't know, something about the tone of your voice, but I'll believe you. Wade, why are you not good?
Well, the guy you sent over to force me to say I'm good. Other than that, I was fine before.
Okay, all right. So you're saying that my gift was unnecessary?
Yeah. Your gift is eating all of our food. I sent you the gift of happiness.
Yeah.
The guy that tells you to be happy.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Is it working? I could send more guys. No, that's unnecessary.
They've got a happy cattle prod package that I could send over. That might be nice.
No.
I'll do it. Don't even say anything.
No.
Forget I said it. It'll be a surprise.
Fuck. Did you see, Mark? They're running a special right now on the guy who makes you happy by smashing in all the windows in your car with a crowbar until you're happy.
Wow, that sounds like good service. I'll get that for you too, Wade. Whenever you get a new car, that guy is gonna show up.
Such a value. So if I don't get a new
Are they
car,
far? Are they far enough?
Well, I've gone
or do I gotta wait
almost a full year now
longer?
without one.
Does your new door have windows in it?
Oh, it does.
Great. That's great. That's great.
You know that because I came and looked at it. I didn't see you or anything. I just looked at your house.
Oh, this is a very comfortable start to this episode.
We're just worried about you, man.
Yeah, we're worried. I'll send a worry guy over to check in on you. He's got the worry pepper spray, you know. It'll really make your troubles go away. You won't worry about whatever you were worrying about a moment ago. Trust me.
He is pretty big though, so no twin beds. Okay, give him a nice.
Anyway, I have an interesting topic of discussion today that kind of relates to something that we discussed on previous episodes. I had a... Oh, by the way, everyone listening, I'm the judge. They contribute and I assign points. I hate to think if this is people's first introduction to this podcast, but it may be.
I know this happens with things. You know, you can get used to it. It becomes regular. But I remember the first episodes, we were like, welcome to Distractable. This is a podcast.
Yeah.
And now we're just like, just tell us. So.
All right, fine, I will. I had a thought. Yeah. It was just, you know, I have these thoughts on occasion. I was wondering what the best method would be to prevent a kid from eating too much candy. Right? You ever think about this? Kids, I like candy. Can't stop eating it. So, what if we constructed a reality that would plant a formative memory in their mind mind. This is some random thing, you know, doesn't matter. But it would plant a formative memory in their mind that would make it so they're kind of inception to never want to eat candy again. Right? Okay, you follow?
Yep.
So I thought, you tell a kid that he can have one piece of candy a day, and if he has any more than that, something bad will happen. You don't say what it is, you just tell him that something bad will happen, right? So of course, that's not enough to put fear into the child. You have to go a step further. So what you'll do is you'll, give a piece of candy every day, whatever. And then you'll create a situation where there is an excess of candy available to them. If that original idea wasn't enough, you would create a situation where they would be tempted to have more candy. I kind of thought of this because of that experiment with the marshmallow, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you get two later, but more punishing. So you create a situation where it's like a piece of chocolate, and if they have 2 pieces of chocolate in a day or more,
you kill their favorite family member.
Pretty much, but not quite. More subtle, right?
Oh.
So you create a situation where they're tempted to have more chocolate, and you watch them, secret camera so you know exactly what to do. And as soon as they do, the next time you see them, you look at them and you're like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? At this point, you need to open yours in the house because that way you suddenly just stop in your tracks. You're like, oh my god, what's wrong with your face? And then they would start panicking and be like, what's wrong with my face? And you're like, oh my god, did you have another piece of chocolate? Did you have another piece? And then as they're stammering there, you don't even give them a chance. You drag them up and like, you gotta lay down now. You gotta lay down quick. And then you get your friend who you assigned to pretend to be a doctor, and you go to the other room before you get them to come over. You go to the other room, you call your friend, and you tell him you gotta come quick. Yeah, 2 pieces of chocolate, maybe more, I don't know. And then you start real panic. You tell them to not move from wherever they are, from the bed, on the couch. You have them lay down. Your friend comes in, wheels all this big, jumping, looping, undulating medical equipment, and then you test the chocolate. And then you have a whole team surrounding it, running a bunch of tests, poking them with this stick, 10 syringes, all these fake hookups and stuff like that. And then you tell them that if they don't make it, you love them or something. I don't know. But you create this entire construction.
You're doing this to someone else's kid.
I'm just saying like anything, whatever. If
he started with that. It doesn't have to be your kid. Alright, well, I feel like there might be more lawsuits in that case.
The statute of limitations happened, and they realize what actually. So you start dropping the temperature in the house, but you have trained yourself by taking ice baths every day, and all the other people that are a part of this, you've been taking ice baths every day, so a little cold doesn't bother you. The child will feel very cold, and then you'll have your heart monitor that's a pre-programmed video to start going down and down, and they'll get colder and colder, and then at the last minute you'll pull out the biggest, meanest syringe of all, and it's attached to a cattle prod, so that when you poke them with it, it'll hurt, and then they'll think that that'll be the moment that everything's stabilized.
I smell it.
Maybe you'll even lower the oxygen in the room so that you've done high altitude training so that you can endure lower oxygen environments, but the child will start to get a little woozy, and then as soon as you do, you bring the temperature back up, you bring the oxygen back up, and then all the beep boops start calming down, because there was red alarms going on too. There was super red alarms, and strobe lights will be hitting, and then everything will calm down. And then you'll tell the child, that was so close. Why did you eat that piece of chocolate? I told you something bad would happen. You can have one, but not more than one. For the rest of their life, they will never eat another piece of chocolate, or at least no more than one. And so...
That's great. How many points did Bob and I get for that?
Gotta be close to a nest. I can smell it.
The reason I say this is because I kind of want to do a live from our parents part 2, but to take it to another level. I want to hear your constructive reality of how you would build a job for anything. Eating a piece of chocolate, not doing their homework, not doing their chores, whatever, something like that. I want to hear how you guys would discipline you.
Traumatized?
No, I don't think so. I think educate. Formative
Cognitively differ.
Yeah.
Cognitive behavioral science, that's a big thing.
I think this is like, you know, a level of Inception. You're creating like the most base level of memory. You're accessing their subconscious. You're rooting through their fear of this idea of they will remember this for the rest of their lives. That's the idea. But it's all harmless. There's no harm.
Sure.
I want to point that out.
Sure.
There's no harm here.
I think it's important to probably qualify that as physical harm. Physical harm. All right, a couple things before we jump into crafting our own alternate reality.
Yeah. Okay.
A couple things really stood out. One, I love the idea of a giant syringe that also has a cattle prod in the end. Like, Doctor, are you sure this is the only way? Listen, electrojection is what we have to do.
Like that. No, it's not obvious. You can't harm the kid. That's not the idea here. No, it's not a real syringe. Fake. The electricity is to make it seem like something happened. You know, I would never.
Electricity activates the vaccine as we inject it into your body. It makes the muscle spasm, which hyper circulates the important life-saving vaccine.
Shit, Squatter Patrol.
Listen,
Where the hell did you get the bike, huh?
Non-harming. We're not trying to harm the child. You know, it's all harmless. Physically harmless.
Sure. I also, the other thing that stood out to me is I feel like you went in a different direction, but I feel like you described such a great business opportunity. And this may be seen as like a prelude to mine. My idea I'm crafting is unrelated to this. This is like an everyman's way to emotionally manipulate your kid into not eating too much candy. It's a company called Candy Uncle.
Go on.
And the entire service is based around the idea that you tell a kid if you eat more than one piece of candy, something bad will happen. Keep it vague. The thing that's bad that happens, though, is turns out Uncle Jeremiah, who just randomly appeared shortly after the birth of whatever kid.
Right.
Uncle Jeremiah's around a lot, stays over a lot. When you create the situation where you tempt the kid into eating too many candies, Uncle Jeremiah mysteriously dies.
Oh.
That's the bad thing. You just rent Uncle Jeremiah from Candy Uncle. He hangs around a little. They can make the rounds, right? Uncles aren't always there.
Yeah,
Candy Uncle can serve upwards of 8 to 10 families all at the same time. As long as they're in the same region, Candy Uncles just drive from house to house, spend a little time, bring some, small gifts, trinkets, toys, whatever, kid stuff. And then at the appropriate time, you just make sure you schedule it with the Candy Uncle. They're around, the kid eats the extra pieces of candy, and Uncle Jeremiah bites it. Lesson learned. Simple, clean, very different.
Actually, that's so fantastic because number one, it's just genius, and number two, they don't know that things are directly correlated one to the other, but they'll assume it is. They've always heard that something bad will happen if they eat too much candy, and then Uncle Candy Uncle dies suddenly and tragically and violently. I hope.
No, it's gross. It's very graphic. It's a lot like what you described, right? But you come upon the kid and you're like, did you eat an extra piece? Did you eat an extra piece of candy? And like, come with me. And bring them into the room, the stage room with the Candy Uncle. There's blood, vomiting things, like they're super graphic, super moist.
Oh yeah. I was assuming that it was like, they eat candy. How could you? I hope nothing bad happens, and then the next day they get a call. What? No, to shred And then it's a casket funeral. Very sad.
It costs more to have a fully dressed Candy Uncle death live in-house. But that's the different levels of service that you can offer, right? You can have a distant Candy Uncle, the kid gets to know them, establish the connection, and then dies over the phone. You can have dies in front of them. You can have, as the kid swallows the piece of candy, violent, traumatic death. Like the kid is swallowing the candy, Uncle walks into the room, boom, chandelier. Direct correlation. Like as the chocolate is melting and running down their throat, they're swallowing, the kid is like, good. Dead Uncle. That's a strong message, but that's harder to organize. It costs a bit more.
Yeah. Okay, so just to play devil's advocate here, what if this creates like a Dexter situation where the vision of the uncle's death creates this sense and need to murder people. Because that's how it works, you know. Like, you've seen Dexter, have you?
Sure. Yeah, no, I know people like him.
Born in blood, you know?
That happens all the time, people.
It's the only way.
Well, if you're suspicious of that, that's what orphanages are for. You just take the kid there.
That's true, you're just gonna try again. Probably a defective kid.
You can be the orphanage. I want a do-over, can I exchange?
You accidentally burn some biscuits. What do? You make a tin of biscuits.
That's actually the charitable arm of Candy Uncle. They understand that this can't happen. There's a whole network of Candy Uncle orphanages filled with little murderers. They're so traumatized by the dramatic death of their Candy Uncle that they've turned into absolute sociopaths. They're just like institutions where they lock up all these ruined humans.
And it's just like, instead of Candy Uncle, there's a bunch of like Dexter's dads, you know, it's like a ghost. In the show, he's a ghost, right? So you get a hologram of the same guy that's trying to coach them to good. But then, you know, you try to get them only kill bad people, right? But you've got a kill switch if they go wrong. You just have Candy Uncle show back up again, you know? And then his whole world gets turned upside down and they don't know how to deal.
Candy Uncle shows up and he's like, I kill the people. What are you doing? He coaches him one-on-one. Make sure he's getting the right people.
We only kill the good ones, or we only kill the bad ones?
The bad ones. I meant the bad ones.
Okay.
No, I said the wrong part. I said the wrong part. We only kill the good ones.
Yeah. See, you don't need a hologram because you just have Candy Uncle be the vision. You'll like have Candy Uncle stand outside their window at the orphanage and just look in and shake their head left and right, and then just like step backwards into the darkness. You know, no matter how much they all scream, you know, did you see Candy Uncle? I did. What? No. That's perfect. That's the perfect plan.
Anyway, that's not my official submission to your prompt. As you were saying,
that wasn't?
This is just a business idea. I have these ideas. I'm a businessman.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh, wow.
I could hear as you were talking that business opportunity.
I hereby submit that as my idea then.
Whoa! That's not an alternate reality.
Hey, you said you don't want it. I'll take it.
That's just a top-notch, solid, investable business idea.
And did you patent it though?
Patent pending.
I did.
Isn't the patent always pending? Can't you just say that about anything? Like, you just invent something and someone comes in like, hey, that is a good idea. How'd you make that? How'd you figure that? And like, no, patent pending. The patent is pending. You can't do it because the patent, it'll be here any day. It's pending. And when it gets here, if you made it, I don't even know what you sue people, I guess.
I guess, yeah. No, it's my idea to make Candy Uncle be murdered in front of these children. It's my idea.
It's a totally different. Candy Grandpa is a totally different company. It's an unrelated business idea.
Candy on. It's so different. There's no way you can assume that it wasn't assumed. Like, I want all of our listeners to rush the patent office right now and try to patent the idea of Candy.
Candy Puppy and all spin-offs, including Candy Lizard, Candy Hamster, and Candy Parakeet, are unrelated to your original idea, sir.
Mm-hmm. In perpetuity throughout the universe, in the multiverse.
God, I hate that language. Jesus Christ. You ever read a contract where you was like, all right, and we want you to play our video game for, make a video at least 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And we will own the rights to it in perpetuity forever, anywhere in the entire universe, no matter what happens, it's ours. Whoa, fucking God.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean.
That's a deep grab you guys are making.
It's always startling when they hand you a contract and they're like, it's just standard. It's just boilerplate. Whatever boilerplate means. It's boilerplate. And I'm like, what's a boilerplate? And I look at it, it's like the universe perpetuity. I'm like, is this my soul? Is my soul a boilerplate?
Yeah, just make this video. We own the rights to you, your channel, your family, your likeness, your brand.
We take 8% of any money we make from here on out. It has to be in perpetuity.
And if you breach this contract, something bad will happen.
That's dude. Candy Uncle isn't just for kids.
No, not contract cousin.
You can Candy Uncle anyone.
You trying to quit smoking? You got Smokey Uncle. You got Uncle Smokey coming in.
Smokey.
All right, but that wasn't your official submission. It was
no,
still
I just
great.
had that thought. I just liked that idea. I thought that was worth talking about.
Still wonderful. 5 points. I'll give you 5 points for that.
No, she's not here.
This episode of Distractable is sponsored by Manscaped. Have you ever wanted to have a spotlight on your balls?
Every day.
Well, now you can, because the Lawnmower 4.0 has a 4,000K LED spotlight, SPOTLIGHT, so you can shave anywhere your heart desires. Where the sun don't shine, the Lawnmower 4.0 will.
Why did you spell out spotlight?
Just in case people didn't know what I was talking about.
Okay, I was just curious. All right.
Look, it's what they do on podcasts. You spell things out.
O-U-T. Got
it's
it.
the NUMBERONE product in the package that Manscaped can offer.
And get this, the lawnmower comes with the advanced skin-safe technology that reduces CUTS and NICKS on your delicate CALLS.
Well, if you're like me and you've got an AFRO coming out of your nose, they also have the weed whacker.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have an AFRO coming out of your nose?
I'd really have to say I have more of a BUSH coming out of my nose, but it's the same idea.
You can try weed whacker. It's nose and hair trimmer to whack all the worst of your WEEDS.
All right. Let's get off the spelling tree.
What a beautiful ad.
Go to manscaped.com for our exclusive offer of 20% OFF and free shipping with the code Distractable. Your balls and LADY will thank you. 20% off and free shipping with code Distractable at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code DISTRACTIBLE. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with Manscaped. This VALENTINEST''SDAY.
There's an
This episode of Distractable is sponsored by Blue Nile. Blue Nile, the world's largest online retailer of diamonds and fine jewelry, can give you anything you need. They have tools to create the perfect engagement ring of her dreams. His or her dreams, really. You can engage anyone you want. Or fine jewelry of all types to celebrate life's special moments. It's really easy. It's really beautiful. Like, I'm talking about this like I know about jewelry. I think everyone knows I don't know about jewelry. But that's okay, because I don't have to. Blue Nile does.
Whenever I've been in a mall and I look at a jewelry store, I just think that I'm not allowed in there for some reason.
In-person jewelry shopping is not the most inviting thing, but Blue Nile does. 24/7 have experts on
Build
demand.
your damn
on
nest
hand,
somewhere
available
else,
Phone
you
chat, or text chat. Also, the engagement ring creation tools are easy and informative. They will teach you and help you with exactly what you're looking for.
I'll tell you, that is really, really handy. It has bought jewelry. Having someone on hand like that to help guide you through like what they mean when they say different things about the quality and cost of like different jewelry pieces to help you find something that's perfect for the person you want to buy it for or yourself. Really, really handy and underrated there, having someone help guide you through.
You can shop for jewelry from BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com. Shop now and take advantage of the Valentine's Day sale with select jewelry up to 50% off. And, as always, every Blue Nile order is insured, ships for free, and arrives in discreet packaging that won't give away what's inside. Shop stress-free and find your forever peace. Go to BlueNile.com today.
This episode of Distractable is sponsored by Mint Mobile. Do you guys like spending tons and tons and tons of money on phone plans?
Yeah.
Well, you're stupid. Don't.
Oh.
You can save your money and spend tons and tons and tons of money on other stuff because Mint Mobile allows you to spend just $15 a month. Plans starting at just $15 a month. That's crazy to me. I don't know about you, but I pay a lot more than $15 a month for my phone bill.
I haven't looked at my phone bill for a long time.
Mark paying 10 grand a month for phones.
I have 2 phone bills. One that I have been literally too lazy to close.
Oh, a burner.
No, I don't have a phone for it.
You know what you need to do, Mark, is you need to cancel that second phone line and replace it with Mint Mobile.
You're right.
Think about how much money you'd save.
Well, and if you already are on a phone plan or multiple plans like Mark, you can still use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts and everything. So it's a really nice, smooth transition. It saves you, and I can't make this clear enough, Mark, hundreds of dollars per month.
You're right. That's just all I gotta say. I've said enough. I've doomed myself. No good.
Well, if you don't want to deal with multiple phone plans, you can, thankfully with Mint Mobile, choose the amount of monthly data that's right for you and stop paying for data you never use. But if you guys are interested, which I highly recommend you consider it, to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to Mint Mobile, that's mintmobile.com/distractable, DISTRACTIBLE. That's mintmobile.com/distractable. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at Mint mintmobile.com/distractable. Yeah, give your real submission. I'll talk in the last 5 minutes of this episode about
No,
my
well,
idea.
yeah, I was gonna offer you the chance to go first. I know I
don't want it.
All right.
It's too early for you to start trying to lose. Or lose at the end, Wade.
All right. Well, it's gonna be hard to top all of these ideas.
Yeah.
I've got 3 ideas that I've come up with.
Oh, nice.
One, simple, cheap. You just do something to the candy. Your own kid's candy. You know, you're supposed to check it at Halloween, make sure no one fucked with it. Well, you just like inject some laxative into their little M&M. So they steal a couple extra M&Ms. They're shitting their brains out the next few days. Easy.
All right. Well, this kind of approaches the idea of no physical harm, right?
I mean,
Is
listen.
shitting harmful?
Yeah. I've had the runs before. It's not pleasant, but I was fine. You make sure they hydrate, they're fine.
I'm okay. Cattle prods is the base level that I'll allow because it's temporary. It's over as soon as it's done, right?
Laxatives are temporary.
It'll last forever. That's not like a switch you can't turn off, is it? I've never actually taken it. If you take a laxative, do you just shit forever? Is that what we're saying happens?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe.
Because if that's what happens, I have a different opinion about this plant.
There's a thing with pine nuts that's kind of like that. Most people, almost everyone, let me look this up. Almost everyone who eats pine nuts, it's just like normal food, right? It's just a pine nut. It has a certain taste. But some people have a condition called pine mouth afterwards, which is an intense metallic taste that can last from a few days to up to 2 weeks. And for some people, it lasts for months after eating pine nuts. Why?
What's it do?
I don't know. I've never looked it up deeper. I'm sure that we could right now look it up a little deeper. But it's one of those things where it's like you'd think it would be temporary and yet it lasts forever.
What was this? Hey Siri, what is nut mouth? What was it? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's nut mouth.
Also known as pine nut syndrome.
Oh my god, the first result was pine mouth whenever I said nut mouth.
Nut.
Hell yeah. Siri knew what I wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google nut mouth. Let's see what my search history brings up. Nut mouth. Pine mouth!
Make sure you image resulted.
Images, going to images.
Nut mouth.
Ugh, it's just a lot of mouths. I don't like it. That's gross.
I love this article. This sentence is, there's an unknown taste bud slayer roaming the streets, one that makes Jack the Ripper seem like a pretty nice dude.
Damn, who wrote this?
Pine mouth. Pine nuts.
God, you know,
Unmask yourself, David.
I'd like to think that in every like small, tiny blog website that does articles, there's just one writer that just goes ham on every article, like just cannot bust out the thesaurus for every single article. Like it's a magazine.
It's all the same code too. Like it's like a food blog article. There's a new burger beckoning in the distance, summoning you. Never look good.
Yeah.
It's so good you'll want to die after eating. I'm not that person. I'm not that guy. So I don't know what they would do.
It's really one of those things where you have I've forgotten everything. I'm moving on. Literally, my brain emptied itself.
I learned a new word from this. I learned a new word from nut mouth. It's apparently a type of is a disorder that distorts your sense of taste.
All right, everyone, your distractible vocab word of the day is dysgeusia. You're welcome.
Excuse me.
Who says we're not an educational program?
That's DYSGEUSIA. Dysgeusia. I remember what I was going to say. It's like there's so much opportunity for people to make blogs blogs like cooking videos, like why isn't there a screen? Why isn't there a Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be like, yeah, it's just like a cooking blog, but it's scary.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our first sponsor of the day, candyuncle.com/distractable, promo code Discusia.
I've heard of Candy Uncle.
Get 20% off your first Candy Uncle. Teach your kid what the fuck they should be doing.
Not just for kids, Wade. Candy Uncle could be used for coworkers.
That's right.
Distant relatives.
Fast food Fred for their fast food needs.
That one neighbor who never fucking puts their trash cans away after trash day.
Ooh, trashy Ted.
Anyone who needs to learn a lesson. You know what, neighbor Ted? If you don't put your trash cans away, something bad is going to happen. Probably to your Candy Uncle.
Impeccable lawn Larry. Oh, I saw a dandelion in your grass. Better get rid of it. Okay, Larry.
I got
I'll
it.
show him.
Yeah. All right, wait. You said you had 2 more ideas.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'll
going.
keep them. I'll keep them quick. So, laxative candy was the first one.
Yep.
And so this is kind of similar to the Candy Uncle, a little different. It's more of like the I'm not mad, just disappointed. It's if you catch your kid eating that second piece of candy, it breaks your heart so bad that you leave and don't come back. One parent will leave and not come back, and then maybe they get a second chance. But it's like, I can't. I thought I raised you better. And you pack your bags while they're crying, begging, no, mommy, please don't go.
Yeah.
You get in the car and you're like, I'm sorry, but you're no son of mine. And then you drive off.
Yeah.
It's that meme where the kid is like waving at the camera and he slowly just fades away into nothingness and disappears.
Yeah.
But it's about the candy.
Yeah. Or you have a situation where it's not so blunt. You have all your fishing gear on. The next morning, it was like, I was going to surprise you with a fishing trip, but I guess I'll go myself since you don't want to follow the rules. We'll talk when I get back. You know, and you got your fishing hat with all the lures on it, a big ass fishing rod and a tackle box, and you go out and you just never come back. For as long as necessary,
Oh, goddammit,
for
don't
the
let them see
child
me.
to learn the lesson you observed from the shadows. You had camouflage fishing gear, so you can walk. It was actually your camping gear.
Open fire!
Just wait a few weeks. When the time is right, you come back. But if they just keep eating candy, I like it.
Are they by themselves? Are they someone helping them eat? Or are they just spending for themselves?
married? No, is it your kid? I don't know the situation. This is for any child.
That's fair. That's fair. If you have a mom, good for you. You might have a chance. If not, fend for yourself, you little shit.
I have very destructive impulses. I don't know. I thought where you're going, Marcus, you were like, I'll just go on a fishing trip by myself. And then you have a whole fake produced newscast about how this fishing boat sunk and there were no survivors and all this stuff.
Yes, yes.
And then the kid will be like, oh, I'm glad I didn't go. I would have died too.
You actually have it on the TV ready to go, and as soon as the door closes, it automatically plays on the TV at full volume, like, local man, someone's dad, I guess? I don't know, someone's...
Oh, Jesus.
No, holy cartoon, like local dad, Jimmy's dad, went on a fishing trip by himself because his son refused to follow the candy rules. You got one more, Wade?
Last idea, I'll turn it over.
Yeah.
So, kids care about Christmas and presents and stuff, right? And then there's a whole, like, naughty or nice list with Santa. So your kid eats another piece of candy, you have a fake letter ready to go, you're like, oh, I got a letter from Santa. No, this can't be. You made the naughty list.
That's it.
We have to pack your bags right now. You gotta go. And then you send them to Santa's workshop, which is definitely not a sweatshop for kids, but you know, you just kind of put them to work. In Santa's shop, making fucking little sleds and bullshit, some fake wheels, making wheels from wood, do, I don't know, CAD work, what CAD stands for, crafting and dumb something.
Cardboard assisted design, I think.
Whoa. Yeah, that hurt my brain, Bob. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Hurt more than you know.
Candy Am Dumb. There you go. Candy Am Dumb. You go to your Candy Am Dumb shop and your Santa shop. You have, it's like a Candy Uncle. You have your, like, you know, Candy Santa and other, like, kids who have to work there. But they're all, like, paid actors and shit, but not you. No, you put the fucking work for being the little shit you are.
Or kids know that they'll get cold for Christmas if they're bad, right?
Yeah.
And so when they do the thing that is bad at any point in the year, you never call
What?
them out about it. You just keep reminding them.
This
that if
game
they're
is
bad,
a
they
pain
get
in the
cold for
ass, that's
Christmas.
what.
And then on Christmas morning, when they're getting out of bed all cheery-eyed and ready for presents, they rush out of their room downstairs and every present box is full of coal. But not only that, in the kitchen is a life-size coal statue of their mom cooking their Christmas breakfast, and you can smell the pancakes burning on the stove because you left it on. Just like, and as soon as he touches the statue, it'll crumble to pieces in front of his eyes. And also you've educated the child what coal is, so they know what coal is and they're aware of it and can identify it immediately. And
you
then
took a family vacation to the coal mine.
exactly. They run upstairs going, "Dad, Dad," or "other person," and then they open the door and you're like in bed is a full life-size coal like assembly of you with glasses on the face part, and as soon as they touch it, it all crumbles down. And then you'll have someone playing Santa standing behind him in the doorway as he turns around sobbing and heaving hopefully at this point. And he just shakes his head, opens a big book that says naughty list on the front end, does a big dramatic with his feather pen a check in there, just check, and then he walks away. That's another option.
Hope that second M&M was worth it, Timmy. Oh, oh, oh.
I hate doing this. Anyway, good. I award 1 point for each of those ideas.
That's 3.
Way to go, bud. You got there.
Thank you.
He created an opportunity for you to learn, and you took it.
It's all about learning.
okay.
This is what it is.
Open
It's
up.
not like anything else. We didn't think of the right word. It's learning. You're educating. You're teaching.
How's it going, man?
Well, that's because you
Camper's
sent
life.
mathematical
Hey, man.
Matthew to me to help me learn.
Not buying today.
Is that the best math
Hey,
tutor that's
hey.
ever lived?
Haven't seen you around much
Medical
lately.
Matthew is here to help you
Maybe you've
to
gone
solve all your algebra
without me.
problems.
Jesse, no, we haven't gone
Sorry.
up north. Boozer's,
What if a parent was just
Boozer can't
obsessed with
ride
that?
anymore.
Like, I don't know.
He's,
obsessed with
well,
alliteration.
we're
or
down at
something.
Lost Lake
Like,
Camp.
this
and
is
I don't
Science
think
C.
that we're
Susan.
going
She's gonna be your science tutor.
Jesus,
It's mathematical Matthew. This is
sorry, I didn't
Eric,
know.
the English nerd. He calls
I
himself
heard
that.
rumors
It's okay.
coming in
This
from the
is
shit,
history
you know? That Boozer was hurt or whatever.
History Hank, obviously.
It was. Look,
This history's told
the
by
offer
men.
stands when we
is a
if we
bold
head north
episode.
to Smith
Sorry, I
Rock.
don't know where that came
You're
from.
coming with us. You got that?
Yeah, Deke.
Well, this will be the last episode of Distractable. I hope you all enjoyed listening while we had a platform.
Yeah, we had a good run, everybody.
Got it.
Oddly enough, the
Hey, Deke.
traumatizing children did not do us in. That one statement did.
That's it for me.
We hereby apologize and will gracefully bow out.
No, listen, it was a joke. If you explain it, it's not funny, but everyone knows it was a joke.
Hey, Deke,
okay?
how's it going?
Hey,
So
Danny.
was our overreaction. It was all part of the bit.
There will be a poll on the Distractable subreddit
Can I
whether you
help you?
accept Bob's apology.
Wait, did you guys see on the subreddit? Did you see there's a poll going on right now? It's at the top of the subreddit. Did you see it? See what it's about?
What is it?
Who is the funniest member of the podcast?
Nice.
I gotta go and vote for Bob real quick.
I have not checked in the last day or two or whatever, but the
You definitely
rankings
need
are
that.
obviously I'm number one.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
A close second. Last
Thanks,
I looked,
Deacon.
literally by
going, Deke?
like 10 votes. Or
How's it
something,
going,
like,
Manny?
Barely even in second place. Who's your guess? Who do you guys think?
Baltimore. Is he on there? Is he on the list?
I'm gonna go with Will.
Will.
Mark is actually right.
Should have more
It's
stuff
Baltimore.
I mean, just like every intro, it's
Deacon,
gold,
hey.
so can't fault
That's
that.
fine.
Hey,
I like being
David.
underappreciated
Life.
for my comedic genius.
And then a few other guys. I don't even know who's.
Oh, thanks.
You're both tied for last.
All right, cool. That's
How
good.
you doing?
But like the votes are super close. Like
Hey,
Baltimore's
Jazzy.
gonna pass
How's
me,
life
I think,
treating
you?
because
I'll be here.
everyone loves him.
Of course,
No,
he's
no, I'll keep
incredible.
an eye
For
out
those
for
that
more
don't
shit.
know, and there are some
See you
people
around.
that don't know, the narrator at the beginning of these episodes is known on YouTube and Twitter as Baltimore. It's hard to link things on like podcast sites, but go Google Baltimore. He does great. If you like Warhammer 40K, he does great in-depth lore videos, all in his voice. If you want more of that voice, go watch those videos. And he's just been such an incredible help. True appreciation for that man.
The intros are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Deke.
pretty cool.
Hey, Manny.
All right, now I'm going to turn back
I'll
over
refuel
to
you.
Bob
Nice
because
and
you
good.
said
Yes.
before that was just an off-the-cuff
All right.
thought, and this is your real
Yeah.
idea
Yeah, I
for this
see it.
process.
Well,
Deke.
so it's like you said, Mark.
Deke,
It's
how have you
education,
been?
right? It's
David,
educational.
how's
I
it
don't
going?
want
St.
this
John,
to be a
got a
negative
job for you.
experience. I don't
Oh.
want the kid to actually
want Manny to work
feel
on your
like
bike?
they've lost
Only
anything.
one way that's gonna
So
happen.
my idea,
I gotta
and it's
do
not
runs
just more
for
the
you.
weight.
Yeah,
like,
I
think
heard
credit
you.
for weight.
I need
I
you to
think
deal with a
captured
marauder
a lot of
camp
the
near those
important
burned out
parts of what
shacks
I'm
along
about.
the
Laxative
Cascade
Canyon,
Highway.
yeah.
My idea,
You know where I'm talking about?
Getting in
Yeah, I
contact
know it.
with a
Radio me if you
movie
wanna know more.
and graphical effects studio. And maybe these are packages. Maybe these are sold on some sort of parents-only marketplace where kids don't get to know
Hey,
that they
Jess.
exist. But you basically have a bunch of
How's my
different,
favorite bounty
like
collector?
War of the Worlds style,
CZ.
apocalyptic and/or catastrophic event news stories, and you just have them
Let me
ready
get the
to
gate.
go, right? And you create. It's not an overt thing where you're like, you killed these people, you did. It's more like you set up the rules, one piece of candy, no more. More than one, something bad happens. And then you create this association of like, the first time you do it on purpose. The first time you give them their piece of candy and they eat it and you're like, oh, look, you really enjoyed that. Like, do you want to, you're not supposed to, but do you want a second one? You know, you stress it. You're like, this breaks the rules. This breaks the rules. But like, I just, I love you so much. I want you to have a good time. And of course the kid is gonna be like, yeah, more candy. All right. And as they're like, you hand them the candy, as they're like unwrapping it, starting to enjoy the second piece of candy. You have your phone out, right? You're watching social media, whatever. And you pull up a tweet from CMM, an official news source. It's a video that is detailing some catastrophic event. A freak, unexplainable tsunami has sprung up in the Pacific Ocean, or a sinkhole has opened in the heart of, I don't know, Nice in France. Somewhere where it's like you have to explain to your kid like, no, this isn't by us, this is in Europe. It's like across the, but like so weird, like right as you were eating that candy, right as you broke that rule, this thing happened. And you have a whole litany of these, right? Maybe it's celebrity deaths, maybe Steve from Blue's Clues dies in one of them. That'd be pretty tragic for a lot of people. I think that'd be a strong message.
Yeah.
And you just create this association where it's like every time your child gets the second piece of candy, you've got one of these videos queued up. It's on Twitter, it's on TikTok. Some of them are like handheld shaky cam first person things on TikTok or things like that. So this is not like turning the kid into a sociopath, ruining their life. It creates like the superstition, right? It creates this in the back of their mind, this fear of like, I'm not doing these things. They're probably not even related to me. They're happening all across the world, far, far away. But somehow, every time you break the candy rule, some crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? And so it just, instead of brute force traumatizing them,
What?
You're teaching, right? You're creating this very healthy superstition that somehow this child's eating habits dictate
You're crossing the road. 2 years ago,
tied in some way
you would've
to
gone splat.
astronomically unpredictable catastrophes. Super subtle, easy to do. All you need is your phone or a tablet or TV, whatever. You play it on whatever screen you want, and nothing falls directly on the kid. They sort of know, right? They make the connection.
I feel like that's a great idea because it really builds a psychological effect over a long period of time. It really compounds it, but I don't think it leverages technology enough. What if you created like some custom Alexa like voicing or whatever smart speaker sponsors this podcast? You had like a smart speaker, right? With like an AI that talks. And then at night, this AI would like whisper things to the child, like just like suddenly come on in the middle of the night and blast one of those stories that you were talking about, how like in the middle of the night, and really like associated that like these weird things around them were just reminding them of all the things that were going on in the world, so that if they're laying awake at night in bed and wondering like, there's no way that I could have done it. 15 people died in Guatemala, blah, blah, blah. Like also, and then you have a follow-up story immediately after about like how candy consumption is increasing throughout the world, and that's a problem.
No, yeah. Supplemental stories. I like that. It's scientists have concluded that candy consumption is up. That if a person eats more than one piece of candy, scientists have concluded that that's bad.
Yeah,
keep it vague and keep it pseudoscience.
Oh yeah.
So because they're gonna Google it, right?
How old are these kids watching this stuff? Because like, is it gonna stick if they're young enough? Maybe we should like infect their cartoons.
Exactly.
Well, it's a progression.
Yeah.
When they're younger, you gotta hit what they care about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I know my niece really liked Sophie the giraffe. What if like one episode you tune in and Sophie's just laying there dead with a fucking Crunch bar next to her or something, you know?
Exactly. But you insert like one frame of it in the cartoon. So like you download the the episode beforehand, and you hack into your local TV station, and you switch the tapes out before it goes up for broadcast. So this will have like a global effect, but you know, that way when they go to school and they're like, did you see that thing last night when you were watching the cartoon? They'll be like, yeah, I did. I have no idea what that was. I thought I saw a frame of like the main character dead with a candy bar next to him and my name written on the wall in blood. Like, yeah, I saw that too. And that way it's not paranoia and they weren't crazy. They definitely saw it.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Oh,
it's not paranoia if it's real.
This episode of Rugrats has been canceled because Tommy ate too much candy and has passed away.
I mean, kids don't know either, right? You could have news stories about catastrophes occurring in the world of Bluey or Paw Patrol, or I mean, Blue's Clues is still happening. Yeah. I already said that one, but they're their third guy on Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
And can I just say, I watched an episode recently. This guy is way better.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
He's a performer.
Oh, good.
He's fun to watch. He's killing it.
Yeah.
The intermediate guy was chill and nice, and there's nothing wrong with him. Joe, I think his name was, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The new guy, love him. Top notch.
Nice.
Great television.
Well, I've been avoiding Joe all these years. I'll have to go back and watch that. There's a new guy.
Wait, I have to call out that the only cartoon that sprung to mind was Rugrats, a cartoon that has not been on the air since the early 90s.
No, late 90s, early 2000s.
Late 90s.
Reruns.
I mean, I don't count Rugrats All Grown Up or anything like that. It's just like, you could have said SpongeBob at least, because I think that's still going on. But
What are
Rugrats...
popular cartoons nowadays? Doug?
I sent a man to check him out.
Come on.
What about Rocco's Modern Life?
Real
Man named Deacon
All right,
St. John.
Rugrats premiered in 91, and the last new episode was in 92. But it was on reruns for a long time. I watched Rugrats as a kid in the late 90s.
I still watch them. They're still on. They're still new,
They're
right?
still on. You have one tape that's been looping on your TV.
Hey, my favorite show. Oh my god, have I been candy uncled?
Copeland sent me.
I don't know, does anything horrific happen in your Rugrats shows? Anyone die or get horribly sick?
That's why I can't watch Hey Arnold anymore.
Oh, that's a good
On the
show.
supply run.
Well,
I didn't know what to do.
your dramatic things that are still ongoing in your life aside, now that we've covered that topic, I think these are all fantastic ideas and really explore the depths of how much we could manipulate a child. But I think we haven't found the absolute perfect scenario that guarantees.
What's missing? What are you looking for?
So with
How do we workshop this?
all of these elements, we have these like various experiences that are really going to impact memory into their heads. We even have follow-up stuff, we have subtlety and stuff, but there's no guarantees of how to really affect a child. So I want to explore a little deeper. What if
Vin Diesel?
Go on.
That's 90% of the idea. Vin Diesel stops making Fast and Furious movies.
It's about family. Duh.
Vin Diesel is paid by the government or by a nonprofit organization to show up anytime a kid eats an extra piece of candy, and he shows up and bashes down the door and is like, "What did you do?
God, you guys,
You're gonna hurt your family."
You guys really got a finger on the pulse of what kids care about these days. You guys
Kids
really...
love Vin Diesel. They wouldn't want to be scolded by the D's. They wouldn't want D's nuts to show up and tell them what's what.
You know, I can't prove that wouldn't be the case, that they wouldn't want
Kids
that.
love Jay Leno, right? Get Jay Leno.
Jay Leno pulls up in some obscure, crazy-looking ass sports car and is like, "Hey, what you extra piece of candy? What you doing?"
Yeah.
It's me, Jay Leno.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Jay Leno drove by me, like on some random ass street in the middle of Burbank?
No.
Did you know it was him because his car looked like a spaceship motorcycle?
No, like I really didn't know who it was until he waved at me. And it was one of those things where it was just like this really old car that was going like 10 miles an hour. It was driving down this road. I think I was waiting for an Uber, and it's just so slow, and it's like the slowest pass ever. And you know, when he gets up to me, he looks at me, he honks twice and waves, and I'm like, wave back, okay, hello, whoever you are. And then by the time he was gone, I was like, oh, was that Jay Leno? It's just...
I like the idea that he drives around thinking he's his own parade every day, so he just goes really slow and like waves at people. Like
that's what he does. Like I didn't even know that was a thing that he did. I thought it was just a really weird random encounter.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
No. He has Jay's garage is a whole thing. He has one of the like world's largest car collections. He has all these obscure things.
Why did that part?
He might have been driving slow because he was driving like a steam-powered oil engine. Like he literally has cars where it's like it's more complicated complicated to drive than an airplane is to fly, and its top speed is 8 miles an hour. It was built in 1906 before cars were a concept. Like, he has all this crazy
not
shit.
safe out here
And he
in the
makes
shit.
videos where
guy
literally
knows
he just
camp.
drives around like Burbank or wherever he lives and is like talking about the car, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah, because what do you do after you've been retired and you've made ungodly amounts of money from your hosting gig for however long you was?
You drive.
Yeah,
You just drive your cars, man.
pretty much.
I was
At
really
the
hoping
Lost
that
Lake,
story would take
ask
a
for
turn
Ricky
where he
Patel.
drove slowly
She'll
up to,
take you in.
honked twice, and then was like, "Are you Markiplier?" Oh my god! Like, whoa!
Will you sign my car?
I thought it was over. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was a detail I left out.
Thank
that
you.
definitely happened, but I don't like to take all
just
attention to myself.
embarrassing. I don't
Yeah.
Tell him it was Deacon.
No
Deacon
way,
St. John.
man. Come on.
Stay off the
Come on.
main roads. Don't
Anyway,
stop.
so back to the topic at hand. There's really got to be a way that we can guarantee this. Exploiting current things, technology, other than like TVs and uncles and whatever. There's got to be like, what do the kids care about these days that we can really turn upside down? You know what I mean? Because it's not just candy. Like, kid can live without candy. And it's like the important lessons in life are beyond just not eating candy. How do we get to the root of it all? How do we get to the core? Because the idea, hopefully, is making this child, whoever's child it is, as good of a human being as possible, because that's a responsibility that we all have. It takes a village to raise a kid.
Yep.
And what is the planet but a big village?
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're questing, you're endeavoring from your initial question. You're hoping to make the kids in the world, kids of the world, the best possible people.
This is all for the betterment of humanity.
Do all kids have like a comfort toy of some kind? Like, I know when I was young, I had like this blanket when I was really little, and I had like a couple of stuffed animals that I always took around with me everywhere.
Rocky the raccoon.
Do all kids have that?
I don't know, maybe.
Yes, Rocky the raccoon.
Because we could totally kill off their favorite, toy.
I don't know how that's gonna make.
How's that gonna make them better?
That's a dark direction. That's a dark direction.
I wasn't worried about that. I was more worried about trauma infliction than I was curing.
Okay, wow.
Think inspirational, Wade. Aspirational, inspirational.
All of these ideas have been inspirational and educational and for the betterment of the child. No one can argue that. No one can argue that. You're sick.
Oh, yeah.
Sick, man.
Oh, God, yeah.
No, you know what we need to do? I know how we reach these kids. The responsible, positive influence that we are. We band together with other positive, responsible, positive people.
You might want to
Positive
send
too many times, but you know what I mean.
I'll do that.
No, I get you.
We create
A war, and we send them to it, make them fight.
corporate TikTok account.
I was close.
And we put all of our time and energy and cognitive faculties and resources we have, we pour it into creating TikTok dance trends that have positive messaging associated with them. There's like a dance where there's a lot of scooping and reaching down, and you're picking up litter off the sidewalk, sweeping out the gutter, litter off the sidewalk. It's a whole thing. It's a dance. You got to pick the right song. I'm not the expert on this. We're gonna need to bring in some people to really dial this in, right? There's another one with a lot of standing up straight, arms out, opening and closing, hugging stranger. You get a hug. You get a hug. You get it. It's a whole, the messaging, we need experts for this, but you see where I'm going, right?
Yeah, but I don't know about the message of like you should hug strangers and this should be a dance trend.
No, hug everyone, anyone.
And all of this is like, where's the scare factor? We still gotta scare them.
I got it.
Still gotta let them.
I've got an idea. So it's important for kids to understand personal responsibility, things that are good for them, making decisions that are good for them, right? And also decisions that are good and make a good impact on the community around them.
Okay.
We want kids to be able to eventually leave the nest whenever they get old enough to become adults. We want them to be able to survive in the real world. So we need to get survival skills, personable accountability and responsibility, and caring about community, right? So we create a Lord of the Flies scenario. We put these kids on an island and we have candy that's strategically placed all over. And these kids get a delivery of like food and stuff every single day as long as no candy is eaten. So we like plant people that go around and say, okay, you can eat this candy bar. And we give them all the temptation in the world to take this candy. If any of them take it, one, they're letting each other down and they're going to find out which kid caused them not to get damaged. Two, go ahead. Crap.
I was gonna say just like instead of a person going around, we have a snake, animatronic snake. We have stick around, we have whisper, temptations. Throw that out.
This snake snake, but some kids are like afraid of snakes and stuff. We want this to be as tempting as possible. So honestly, what do kids like? SpongeBob.
Come on. SpongeBob walking around the island. I think that might be more terrifying than a snake.
What size? What size? How tall is SpongeBob? Because in the show, he's
no, he can't be that big. He's gotta be like close to their size, honestly. Maybe a little bit taller, but not too much.
Okay.
Can he be 20 feet tall SpongeBob telling him they can eat the candy on the
It's
island?
hard for him to sneak around, but you know we can make it
No,
work.
it's an island. He's a sponge. He goes in the ocean, then he rises from the deep and shouts
He
temptations.
comes out of the ocean like Godzilla.
Kids walking around looking for the daily delivery and just God SpongeBob.
The ocean starts roiling and it's like SpongeBob, and he's just like, you know, Godzilla, SpongeBob.
Right,
sound.
right, yeah.
Are you ready, kid? Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. And just SpongeBob emerges.
God. I'm just envisioning Michael Bay's SpongeBob now. It's like the trailer to it. It's blackness, and then you just hear like, "Chung, chung. Are you ready, kids?" Screech in the distance, a flash of like a SpongeBob-y monster shot.
Yeah.
Chung, chung. I can't hear you.
Out of the ocean, yeah. No, warships are being pushed out of the way, you know, like, you know, you got aircraft carriers, and it lands on the camera.
Yeah, the blockade to keep these kids on the island.
Oh,
The
yeah.
classic action sound.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get a shot from space of the sponge. The name of the movie would be The Sponge, you know, like it's wading through the water, like, and then it cuts to black. You see like the date it's gonna come out. You hear, I can't do SpongeBob, whatever.
No, that's perfect. I feel like SpongeBob's here with us.
Hey, listen, I didn't do it because I knew I couldn't. Mark tried. That's bold.
Thank
That's
you.
brave right there.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
very
you.
brave.
Thank you. I will deduct my own points. Thank you.
No, but I like your idea, Wade. I think what we should do, we should build an enormous, elaborate maze. Filled with murderous contraptions and like robots that patrol, and in the center of the maze, we create a society of just children, and we give them supplies, but they have no guidance. They have to learn how to live together. They have to organize
Boozer and I
themselves.
decided to head down
They
a
have
lost
to take
lake
care
for
of
a
each
while,
other.
just
They have
change
to
the scenery,
learn
you know?
community until they get to the point where they're such a strong unit that they're able
Thought you
to
were riding
escape
north.
from the maze. And any
Oh.
children
Yeah,
that
I thought
escape
so
the
too.
maze are then
I mean,
welcomed
we are
into
just
regular
had to take
society
care of some
as
stuff.
fully formed, totally fine adults,
Right.
positive members of society.
Or competition
Yeah,
among all the kids. We've got to
Thank
fight
you for
to
the
the
follow.
death, and only the winner gets to leave. But they get
Appreciate
different
it.
advantages because they're not told not to eat candy, but they're given like a room full of like food and snacks and treats and candy and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And the less candy they eat, the, like better weaponry and armor and stuff
see what I
they
can
get. Maybe they
buy.
come from different districts or
Hey,
something we call like
hey,
the
Ben.
candy games.
Hey, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. This is great.
Need
I like
supplies,
the
weapons.
idea that
Oh, I could buy this,
I've forgotten
but it's
everything I was going to say again. It's gone.
Maybe
You
not.
have someone who, at the beginning of every competition, is like, "May the
combat
gods
shotgun
be
would
ever
be
in your
nice,
favor."
though.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's for
Wait,
you, Wade.
how
Thank
many
you.
magazine?
What the fuck was I going to say? I had it and I lost it.
You gotta write stuff down
Oh,
or something,
it would-
man.
I
that
don't
would
know.
be
I guess I
nice.
should.
I'll probably
the
buy
fuck was
that
it?
when
It was
I get the
related to
rate.
If you
the.
didn't eat so much candy, you'd have a better memory.
Was it
would
about
be
the
nice.
Maze Runner reference or
No,
the
no.
Mockingjay reference?
No, it was about like a colony of children and like what the. Whatever. We'll
all right.
edit in
how
something
it is.
funny I said in
Okay.
the last
Whenever you
episode
need
and just
something.
slap it in here
Hey, thanks.
and get Bob and Wade laughing at it.
Well, then not just oxygen, all of the nutrients that flow through the body flow through the blood. The blood.
Oh my God, Mark! That's the funniest thing you've said.
Thanks,
Deke, we
guys.
got a
Thank
problem.
you. All right.
Yeah, tell you what's up.
Man.
You remember
I think
Alki
you
said
should make
that Rippers
yourself
were
the winner
spotted.
after that
Hang
one.
on,
going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
man,
remember. He
tears
said
in
he
my
didn't
eyes.
try to
That'll
stop
wrap
him.
it up for this
Well,
episode. I think we
we've seen
explored
him
a lot of
scouting the
really
hotspots.
interesting ideas
A
here.
couple of men
All
followed
the
him back to their
patents are
camp
pending
in the
with
cliffs
these
south of the
ideas,
Twin
even though this
Craters.
is probably our last episode
How you
ever
doing?
because
That's the title.
Don't worry
the
about
last
it. I'll take
episode
care
ever.
of him. I got scores.
A
Not
score?
clickbait.
What are you
not
talking about?
clickbait at all. Yeah, but thank you guys. I'm going to tabulate the points right now, but I just want to stress before I get to the results of these, which were all incredible ideas and very revealing of our own inner workings and how we think and how we appreciate those around us and how we fit in as societal members of society. So, Wade, you got obviously the 3 points for each of those ones initially, but you also got 2 points beforehand for a witty response to Bob's initial idea, which I thought was very good.
Thank you.
So that means you have 2 plus the 3 plus 1 and 1. That means you have 7 points.
Mathematical Matt says 7. That's good math.
That's very good. Bob, with that super strong opening, just off the cuff idea for the speed at which it was delivered and the thoroughness at which it was explored.
Thankfully,
5 points. I already said that I did.
Here.
I said that a while ago.
I already had those. He literally said that
I
out
said
loud.
that a while ago.
I thought he forgot about it like he forgot his idea.
Not quite. Sorry. I wrote those. I wrote the points down. None of my other ideas.
The important stuff.
And then you had follow up 1 point, 1 point, and then 2 points. So you
golf rules? Are we doing golf rules this episode?
have 9 points. The Wiz 7, and therefore you are the winner. Congratulations.
But I'm 2 under par and he's that par. How is 9 possibly par? It's a big hole.
All right.
That would make it easier. You don't even know golf rules.
It's a 10-foot par 9.
It's a big green. It's a real big one.
Howdy.
The rule is get it in the Grand Canyon. We start right on the edge of the Grand Canyon. Par 9.
Over bike.
That's right, steroid users. You don't have a chance.
Well, anyway, Bob, congratulations. I will give you a moment to deliver your victory speech.
I am where I belong, on top once again.
I'm okay being on the bottom. It's where the boobs dangle in your face.
I think if I learned anything today, it's that I'm a shrewd businessman, an excellent parent, and the best competitor between me and Wade during this episode.
Those are all facts.
Facts.
Those are all true. Wade, please tell some blogs. Good evening.
I'm great. I thought I had a really good episode here today, and I will try harder next time.
Oh man, I didn't know we were playing 2 lies and a lie.
All right. Well, thank you everybody at home for listening. We disavow anything that we said in this episode. None of it was true. None of it is believable, and nothing that we say on this episode should ever be attempted. We are professional idiots, and remember to subscribe to this podcast to listen again for our idiocy to worm its way into your brain. Thank you. You can find Bob and Wade at the various social channels. You can find me wherever I am, but you can find all of us right here every Monday.
Goddamn Rivers.
Thank you again, and podcast out.
Goddamn one of you.
Yeah, Will, can you make a custom jingle for me? Hire Fiverr to sing it. Thank you.
Free. They are free. Who wins?
This is bad. I'm out of ammo and everything. Terrible at the top. Fine, I'll let them take care of that guy. Fine.
Back! Follow the path! Goddamn Rivers. Fuck with my friend. I fucking kill every goddamn one of you. Come on, you son of a bitch, come on! Rest in peace, you son of a bitch.
Where's the last one?
Fuck you, you wanna rest in peace? Let me help you out. Better get back to Iron Butte, wherever the fuck you come from.
Oh.
What's your name, asshole? I know who I'm killing. Come on, you sons of bitches. Where's Carlos, motherfucker? Huh? He send you? We are here.
There we go.
Tucker, you there? You don't gotta worry about that Ripper camp no more. I took care of him.
Nice job. Sounds like you did have a score to settle. Alki said there's rumors going around that the Rippers are after the biker boys.
Let's just say they fucked with the wrong guy.
Fucking hell. This game is causing me migraines. I think I'm gonna end stream here for now. I've had enough of this game. I've had enough of playing for now. I'm gonna save and call it a day when I get to a safe spot.
It doesn't look too bad.
Ah. Oh, the gas tank is probably, since it didn't have time to respawn, it's not there. That's fine. I'm still at like, I don't know, 70, 90% gas. That's no biggie. Just gonna, yeah, here's a good spot. Can't save, I'll move the bike. There we go. No, not save. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Kid Qwert. I appreciate it. I'll be probably streaming sometime maybe later tonight, or I'll probably be maybe tomorrow. I might be playing this. I might be playing uh, possibly Bloodborne, or maybe I'll go back to Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure out something. I also have Resident Evil 2 that I'm playing too. I kind of got frustrated with that, and I left that at where I am right now. I got a few games that I want to go back and stream, so I'll catch you another time, and you have a nice day and a wonderful night.